You know you're old when you don't just eat the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms. Hey y'all. So today I am setting up my sewing machine. I'm just trying to get back into my like creative bag, I guess. I have like just so much going on, like not even going on, it's just like I have so much time now being postpartum. Soon the baby will be home and I'm just looking for ways to like expand my revenue and use my skills that I actually went to school for, all the things that I love, which is fashion, sewing. Like I am a fashion girl through and through, and I feel like my channel has fallen off. I started my channel going that route and I just want to incorporate it more back into my life because that's me, that's what I love, and I have, you know, I have talent. So today I got this sewing machine like literally probably 5 years ago. My parents got it for me for Christmas and I have never used it because I had like an old I think it's like a Kenmore machine, very simple, very basic. This is a Viking. It has a lot of bells and whistles. Never used it. I've honestly been so scared to use it. I don't know why. I just have like so much anxiety because I'm so used to my simple, easy little Kenmore machine, which I left back in North Carolina at my like family home. So I've been with this machine, just not using it, not using my skills, like not even tailoring my clothes, which I normally do, because I don't know how to use this machine really, and I'm nervous. But I know it's like easy, like what can a sewing machine really be, you know? But it's just so many different settings and stuff. So we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna learn how to use it and get back into creating, get my Depop back up, just show that part of my life and start my creative ventures up because I'm ready. I have the time now, no longer working for other people, so it's time to start working for myself and setting trends out here because that's what we do. That is what we do. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'm about to I think like plug in my plug it in, put the cords and stuff, just get it up and running and just see how to use it, do like a practice stitch. I'll probably like see, you know, and I have some labels I need to add to some things that I want to put up on my Depop. So that'll probably be my first project, is just getting labels on stuff that I already have made and get those up on Depop so I can start like selling my stuff. But stay tuned to this new journey, this new sewing machine, everything. Like I'm ready, it's time, and I need to stop being a procrastinator, having anxiety. So just stay tuned and join me on this journey.
Time is our essence. Time is our essence. The time is now. The time is now. The time.
Okay, so this is some of the things that the machine came with. And right here in the back, it has like a little compartment that you can just open. And I'm just gonna take the stuff out of here and put it in there. So it came with some needles, bobbin, screwdriver to change like the foot and stuff. Here, over here, screwdriver, different foots to change, you know, for our different projects. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different foots. Three bobbins. This is where you put your thread on. But I usually use like universal bobbins, so that should be good, but it comes with some bobbins, plastic. I don't know what these, I guess this is for the sewing machine, like padding, probably for the bottom. It came with a brush to just brush out the inside of the machine. Oh, wow. So this, it usually opens like around here somewhere. But yeah, that's cool. And this is just to hold your thread in. Like, there's one here. A seam ripper, which I already have. Put that in there. It came with this extra foot and this, I'm not sure what this is. I honestly will probably need to read instructions, but yeah. Not sure what this is either. I'm just gonna put it in there. And that was everything. This is a Viking. I don't know how to say that, but this is the type of machine I have. And yeah, I told you all the different stitches up here. What is this for? Oh, this is the top thread. So, looks like a mess right now. It's honestly tangled. I'm gonna have to rethread that for sure. That'll be probably the first thing I do because what the hell? This is a mess. Yeah. Machine unboxing.
The time now, no time now, no time now, my time now, our time now. Might as well live while we live. Times get hard when you feel it. Time to stack bag on top of bag. I ain't never had, so I gotta have. Never lost a time, ain't never seen her. Only one I dream of. Motherfucking bitches, motherfucking. I ain't fucking niggas, yes.
Y'all, my milk has been running low. So I'm about to make me some oatmeal and see if that helps. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I should show you how much I had on my last pump. It was not a lot, but yeah. Your girl is running low on the breast milk. Not too low, but kind of low, like compared to where I was. So I'm gonna make some oatmeal.
You don't wanna play with old time is our essence. Time is our essence. Time, the time is now. The time is now. The time now. The time now. No time is now. Time now, my time now, our time now. Hey, look, time to lay back, relax and just chill. Time to get rid of the fake and keep the real. Time to be honest, on the one I wanted. No time to be.
My last pump.
Cause right now it's amazing. The time is our essence.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Stop it, stop it. Stop it, I say.
Hey y'all. So today I'm just gonna be taking out my twists that I did in the last vlog when I washed my hair. It's been like a couple days, as you can see. They look frizzy and worn, so I'm about to take them out, twist out, you know. And yeah, I also like have like a little rant that I want to do while I do this. So I'm just gonna spray my hair, which just, I don't know, I feel like I should start like spraying it daily, which I spray it periodically. I don't like how this water smells. I have like rose water in there, but it smells sour. Like, it smells good when I lift the top. When I spray it smells sour. But yeah, I had like a rant that I wanted to like talk about, but honestly, like, I've died, like my feelings about it have like kind of died down in the way of like, when it first happened I felt a way, but it's been like at least a day, so now it's like I don't feel as like, my feelings aren't as strong, I guess, or they're just not, I don't know, I just don't have as much to like say about it. Basically it just has to do with like family and like communication, and it just annoys me that, I don't know, let me just say, like, I'm trying to like say it without being like too much, you know. I still like want to be thoughtful about the things I say on certain situations, because it's like, I don't know, that's just how I am. Basically I'm rambling at this point, but basically you guys know that I was pregnant, and I was talking about like family support and stuff like that. Basically I was pregnant, and I didn't tell a lot of like my family because we don't really communicate regularly like that. And then like certain people like I told, and then after that the communication was none. So when I did go through everything and did have the baby, it wasn't my priority to update people because we hadn't been talking my entire pregnancy up until, honestly, I think because my birthday's on Friday, my birthday's coming up, I feel like people are just like, I'm on people's minds, so it's like, oh, let me hit her up, and then they find out like, oh yeah, I had my baby, or some of these people, oh yeah, like I was pregnant and I had a baby, things like that. So it just, I feel like that's the gist of it. But then it frustrates me, like, okay, so back to the situation where like I didn't communicate because we weren't communicating during my pregnancy. Like, you know, I was pregnant. Why is it my job to, you know, reach out? If you really cared about it, you would, you know, reach out. I told you like I'm pregnant, all these things. That's how I feel. I feel like I have a freaking knot. It's knotted. Oh my gosh, it's not good. It's knotted right there. I'm just gonna pull it. But yeah, so that's how I feel. And then when it comes to like people finding out and I get a phone call like, oh, why didn't you tell me, like it really hurt me, all these things, it's like all that weight is put on me. But I communicated like, hey, I'm pregnant, my pregnancy happened. There was no communication for months, so why is it now my fault that I didn't reach out to you and tell you that I had my baby when you didn't care to reach out to me during the X months that I was pregnant? So that's like what frustrates me with my family and people in general, is like they always expect you to, they always have expectations of you that they aren't, or aren't, how would I word it? They have their expectations are higher of you than they have of themselves, if that makes sense. Because like no one reached out to me. Like we reached out, the only person like I reached out to about, well, my boyfriend reached out to her actually, was my mom that I had the baby. So it's like, you know, none of these people I talk to regularly, like if you know the situation, like if you know that I was pregnant and that I'm going to have a baby eventually or on X date, and you didn't communicate or think about communicating with me until September, because my birthday, which is about to come up in a few days, like what does that like say about the situation? Like, am I wrong for feeling that way? I just feel like it just frustrates me that people expect me like, oh, why didn't you tell me? And then they like make it a thing of like, oh, like I was so upset, I was so hurt. But like, do you not think it hurt me that, you know, I was pregnant for X amount of months and you didn't reach out to me and ask me like how I'm doing or care to be in the process of that, or like know what's going on? Like if you were, you know, keeping up with me, you would know like what's going on, or, you know, at least the gist of it. And I would feel like, oh, this person cares enough for me to like let me tell them like, hey, like this XYZ happened with me and my baby. But I don't think you don't seem to care much about anything like for the last few months. So why am I gonna stop my day to communicate with you about, like, update you about what's going on with me? If that makes sense. I feel like that was super rambly, but that's just like how I'm feeling, because that's just how I feel. And I just want to know, like, is that, I don't know, are my feelings valid? Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't understand my feelings sometimes, or like when I'm communicating like this is why I am the way I am, people are like, some people don't get it. So on top of that, I had like someone text me like, hey, when you get a chance, like, call me. And that frustrated me even more. It's because like all the time that you took to write that text, like you could have just called me, you know? Like, why is it again put on me to like do, you know, to call you? Like, you haven't spoken to me for months, like long time. Like it might have even been a year, the last text message, and then the first thing you say is like, when you get a chance, call me. Like, I don't like when people do that. Like, I really don't. And people might think I'm overreacting or whatever they think, but that's just like how I am. Like, when I'm not a person that like is used to communicating like regularly with people, if that makes sense. That's just how I've always been. But it's just like, why waste the time to text me when you could just call me if you really want, you know? So that message has just been sitting there, and I'm just like, ugh. That's what frustrated me, is like I always feel like my family, like they just lack. I don't like my hair. Woo. I do not like it. It's not giving like defined, it's giving frizzy, which is probably my fault for wearing the twist as long as I did, but we'll see the final product. But yeah, that's just how I'm feeling with that. Like, my family and their communication, which we don't communicate. Like I said, people didn't know I was pregnant, or if they did, they didn't communicate with me about it for what, at least 5 or 6 months. So it's like, I have no reason to feel like I owe you anything when it comes to communication, because you haven't been communicating with me. Like, we all have lives, I get it. I'm not mad about the non-communication. It just frustrates me that people feel like I'm not doing it, you know, like they want to come in whenever, or after things have happened, or around my birthday or things like that. And it's like, okay, I'm really debating on cutting my hair. Like, I want the curls to pop in. I don't know if they are. I did trim my hair. Like, if you watch my last vlog, this is like the twist that I trimmed my hair in. So maybe I just need to do this twist out. And I did use, like, I have this thing where I'm contemplating if I want to use the brands that I use name, because they're not paying me for the promo. But then again, I feel like nowadays you have to like shout out brands for them to even like, you know, mess with you. But basically I was using the Aussie Moist products, like the ones for coils. I just used the leave-in and the like gel, but I feel like it's not hitting like I thought it would. Honestly, like I don't know. We'll see when it's all done, but it's not giving right now, in my opinion. Honestly, I just want, like, I don't know. I really do want to cut my hair. Then again, I don't want to regret it after I do it. So, if my birthday's coming up, it would be nice to have like a new look for my new year. So yeah, that's just all I really want to talk about. Is just my feelings with like people in communication and their expectations of me when you've known me, and I've always been the same. Like everything's been the same, just now that I had a baby, been pregnant, like I went through things, but nobody was checking for me like before. So it's like I didn't think, yeah, and I get people get hurt, but it also, like, I get hurt too, and it hurts my feelings that I was pregnant, you knew, and there was no communication. But at this point, I'm just repeating myself. So yeah, let me know, like, if you got me, or like how you are with stuff like that. I mean, it's not bad. It looks kind of good. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and show the final product because I don't want to waste too much space on my phone.
The time now, no time now, your time is now, my time is now, our time is now.
Good. I'm satisfied. These parts are a little long, but it's working. I think me trimming it, cutting, whatever, did good. It came out better than I thought. The shape is shaping. And this is long, like I could definitely trim that. But yeah, it looks good. Don't buy these, they're not good. Nasty. Also, don't smoke. Smoking is bad. Smoking kills. Stinks. Hey y'all, so I have a question. I had stopped bleeding, right? But now I'm bleeding again. Why is that? Like, I thought if you're breastfeeding / well, I'm pumping, I wouldn't be bleeding, but now I'm bleeding again. Why? Is it a period? What is it? And I'm not even 6 weeks postpartum yet, so please let me know why I'm bleeding again. It's like kind of like not heavy, but it's like a period. Like, it's not light bleeding, it's like bleeding. So yeah, TMI, but I should have put that at the beginning, TMI warning. But yeah, why?